Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. We're more than a week into June, and so it is high time that I get on here and I at least do my forecast or my plans for the month of June as far as our household budget goes. So typically what that involves is going over our paychecks and our different streams of income, explaining what all of those mean and what they represent as far as value and what we plan to do with that money for the month. So as the title suggests, this is this is our lowest commission month for my husband's job in 2022. He only had 1 month less than this, and it was last year. But that's why I always explain we have really great months when it comes to his sales commissions, and then we have months that aren't as great. So we have to pretty much have the better months balance out the lesser months, in order for it to work on a 12-month calendar basis. So this is my budget notebook. It is a tool notebook cover around a happy planner with my own inserts as well. So I'm just going to turn to my current budget kit that I'm using. And if you guys need budget kits or you're interested in switching some things up and you want some new printables or just check out what I have to offer, I do have my Etsy linked below, and I do have budget kits for every month of 2022, and I'm also going to be coming out with some new planners. So if you are in need of a planner that you want to hole punch for whatever system you use, whether it be a binder or a happy planner, classic size, big size, whatever you're comfortable with, I have that available. So I am going to, I'm not going to do this paycheck budget page yet because we are not in a paycheck budget currently. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use a monthly budget worksheet. And this is going to help us forecast, like I said, the entire month and plot out what things are going to look like as we move forward in June. So I'm just going to put June 2022 up here. So I hope you guys are doing well. We had some family in from out of town. I'm still trying to get better. It's just been a really, really long time. So without getting into too much of that, I'm definitely moving in the right direction and on the mend. But it's taking a long time. It's taking a lot out of me. All right, so we have pays coming in, or pays that have already come in: 6-1, 6-3, 6-7, 6-15, 6-17, and 6-30. What I do like about the budget sheets that I have designed is that I leave lots of space for different paydays. So if you're part of a couple partnership, marriage, where you have a dual income and you need that space afforded for both of your paychecks to come in, I do leave lots of space for that, as well as the other categories as well. So I'm going to explain to you and tell you what is what. So you guys know my husband is retired, but he's also working. He's only 50. Well, actually, he just turned 51. And he got a partial retirement from his job where he was at for over, it was like 27 years or something like that. So he was able to take a partial retirement. Well, it's not partial. It's a permanent retirement, but it's at a reduced rate for life. But that's okay because he has found a second career and he's enjoying that very much. So, and it also means we were able to stay where we are living and not have to uproot ourselves or keep 2 houses going, whatever. So it worked out really well for us, thanks to God. Lots of prayers and patience. All right, so we had my pay, and then on June 7th, this is his commission, but the commission, even though it's being paid in June, is for his May sales. So it was a really slow month in May, and he ended up bringing home $1,070.28 for the month. Now, he also gets a base pay. And so that is also supposed to go up just a little bit because he doesn't need their insurance any longer. So he's not going to have to pay for that. But the base pay equals about $634.97 twice a month. Now what happens is whatever his commission total is, they take the base pay out of that, both of them. So he gets this twice a month, and they subtract that from his commissions. However, if he didn't make $634.97 times 2, let's say if he didn't make $1,300, he wouldn't owe them anything. That would be what's called a draw. So in that case, in some commission-based jobs, they give you what's technically a base, but if it's considered a draw, they would make you pay that back if you didn't exceed that in your sales. So technically, let me show you, it's just so it's easier to explain. So technically, he made $634.97 times 2, and then plus $1,070.28. So technically, oh, whoops, that's not right. $634.97 plus $634.97 plus 1070.28. So technically, that's how much he cleared for the month. It's not bad. That's just, that would have been his commissions after taxes and before they took the base out. So I hope that makes sense. It's just he doesn't get base plus, he gets commission minus base. However, if he didn't make $634, if he didn't make this much, let's say he only made $1,000, he wouldn't owe them $268. So that's kind of the difference between a base and a draw. I didn't understand how commissions worked at all way back when. I guess I just never had to give much thought to it. I've never worked a job that was commission based or, you know, commission forward. I don't know what else to call it. But this is our first experience for both of us in a job like that. So it was a lot of learning and, you know, learning the different terminology and, you know, percentages and things like that. It was just a lot. So our monthly total, let's add this all up. So 2393.56 plus 1536.81 plus 1070.28 plus 634.97 plus 1536.81 plus 634.97 plus. It looks like it's about $7,807.40. So I'm actually going to redo that because that seems high. Can you guys hear my dog snoring? She's so funny. So compare this to last month, which was almost double. It was literally almost double. So let's try that again. So 23, oops. 23, all right, so that is correct. So out of that, we have monthly bills that total right around, I'm just going to say $3,000. So I'm just going to write this here, and I can white this out, but I'm just going to write it as a placeholder just so we know where some of this money is going. And also variable expenses this month is going to be property tax. And that is going to be for 6 months. I did remove our escrow from our mortgage. And I have to pay the property tax separately now. So it is due. So the reason why you saw me add 2 things is because our property tax is $1,571 for a half. I know it's probably, you probably thinking it's good to live where I do. I know that where my brother lives, that's 1 month for him. So it's so different in different parts of the country, and there's really no comparison because, you know, where you live and your property tax has so much to do with like your state and your county and the schools and your taxes and, you know, so much, the cost of living, everything. So some of you may be thinking that's reasonable. It's average. Some of you may be thinking that's super cheap for 6 months. And some of you may be thinking that's maybe a little high. I don't know. I mean, we're all over the gambit, and it has nothing to do with work or income or anything like that. It's just properties different all over the country. And like I said, that's 1 month where my brother lives, right outside of Chicago. So the $1,571.51 is for 6 months, but they charge a convenience fee to pay this online, and I need to order checks, so I'm going to be paying a convenience fee. So it's $1610.80 for 6 months. And I also am going to be depleting 2 of my sinking funds, my mom's flooring. You guys know I've been talking about that for a while, and then also the property tax. So I do have the money saved for that. I just want to make sure that I write it down so I record that this is coming due. And then I'm going to have to start saving all over again and get that built up where in 6 months I'm not surprised with it. You know, but what I would like to do ideally is I would like to pay it ahead of time. You know, maybe when my husband has a better month with commissions and we have extra, because what we've been doing currently with our extra money is we've been putting it toward, our mortgage. So we've been trying to pay our mortgage down. We're down to just over $85,000 now. So we've been doing that pretty aggressively, but also I would like to try and just like maybe pay the property taxes 1 time a year, you know, just to kind of get a little bit ahead of the game. And the only reason why we're able to do such things is because we're still credit card debt free. So thank God for that. I have a lot of variables that I want to list, but I'm only going to list this one because I want to talk to you guys about that, but I'll come back on it because I have all my variables that I need to list for the month. Gas has gone up so high, as we all know and are complaining about. So it's costing us just under $200 to fill up both of our cars. So it's really increased. It's over $5 a gallon where I live. So that has been an increase. Our groceries have gone up, and then I'm trying HelloFresh next week. And for the 2 of us, honestly, it's, you know, it's not that it's cheap, it's not, but there's no waste. So we've done HelloFresh before. We've really enjoyed it. They have several different plans. Of course, I'm not sponsored, you know, in any way, shape, or form, but they have like meat and vegetable plan. They have vegetarian plan. They have like a fit and healthy. I think they have a vegan plan. I don't know, but they have all different options and things like that. So you know, when you make your meals, there's just no waste, you know, and for us to make, I don't know, like a certain side dish or whatever, you know, sometimes we have to buy more than what we need, and sometimes I see waste and I don't like that. So I'm just going to try it. I thought that would be something to do this month. And let's see. I think that's it. So I'm going to stop this here. I just wanted to go over my monthly forecast and the income and explain to you guys why and how this became our lowest month for commission payments this year in 2022. And I don't foresee this going up next month. Maybe, you know, more towards the end of summer or getting into fall, but that's probably what we're going to be dealing with for a while. But still super grateful, you know, I mean, this is, in my opinion, for where we live and for our expenses and our needs. I mean, we don't have, you know, a very super fancy, expensive home or hobbies or anything like that. So this is more than enough for us to meet our needs and to also put some money away. So thank you so much for watching. My next video, I'm going to be talking about my variable expenses. I'm also going to be talking about my sinking funds and just getting back into it and just doing a catch up for June. And that's it. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm also thinking about doing some productivity vlogs as I start to feel better. I am actually going to be out for a while as far as work is concerned, you know, just trying to get better. And I just had so many, well, it's fine. I'm fine. So, you know, I would like to do something with my time and things like that. So I will definitely be keeping you guys updated. So again, thank you so much for watching. And one thing I did find, this is totally not budget related, but I must have bought this in the beginning of the year and I just didn't use it. So I'm trying to figure out a use for this, whether I want to do like a health journal or if I would just want to use this for the rest of the year. I've been using my own layout, my own planner, and I've been enjoying it very much. And I do have that on my Etsy as well, but I just don't need all the space at this time. So I'm thinking about getting into a little bit more detailed daily tracking. I don't know. We'll see. This is a vertical line layout and I don't want to waste it because it is dated. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you're doing well. And of course, I hope I see you in my next video. Take care.